tonight we're going to make some linguine, garlic, and oil. So let's cook this. I do like to put my apron on because I really don't prefer not to get splattered. Try to avoid it. This dish is a very popular Neapolitan dish. It's a great, simple, inexpensive dish that Neapolitans and Italians have made for years. So we're going to chop about 3 cloves of garlic, pounds of linguine, some olive oil to coat the bottom, and of course the pasta, and some fresh parsley. If you don't like parsley, an alternative is basil, but I would not mix the two. I would either use the fresh parsley or the fresh basil. Tonight we're going to make it traditionally, the traditional Neapolitan style, aglio olio con prezzemolo. So here we go. So pot of water, we're going to get this up and boiling. Once this is boiled, that's when we're going to get started on the garlic and oil. Again, simple. Whether you are a mom running around, have no time but need to feed your family, or you're a college student and you have no money, this is a great dish that can feed 4 people with 1 pound of pasta, and it's delicious. I like to use the anchovy in this dish. If you don't like anchovy, don't use anchovy. If you have children, don't tell them you're using anchovy. And you can always add a cheese. People would say no cheese when you're adding fish, but if you do like cheese, I would use a locatelli cheese that is not sweet, that is more on the salty side with the dish. And that could actually cover the flavor of the anchovy for those who may not love that flavor. But I tell you, if you haven't tried it, definitely try it. It just really brings the dish together. The flavor of the anchovy just makes it so much better. And I know so many people are afraid to use it. They think it's going to have a fishy taste, and it doesn't. It just really adds so much to the dish. Try it and then decide whether you like it or not. So here we go. Once the water boils, we'll get started with the garlic and oil. We now have a rapid boil, so we're going to throw in our linguine fini. Again, my preference, if you prefer a regular linguine, great. If you prefer a spaghetti, great. But I suggest a linguine fini. It does really change the flavor, because it's about the consistency with the flavor that we're adding to the pasta. So we're going to put this in. It's very, very hot. I like this al dente, so I'm going to set my timer, of course, according to the package, but I'm going to make sure that it's al dente. We do not want a mushy pasta. And of course, your water is salted as you like. I'm going to put this in. So this particular pasta takes about 6 minutes. So within 15 minutes, you're going to have a meal. 15 minutes or less, you're going to have a meal that can serve your family. Great, here we go. All right. So while this is going, I'm going to get the garlic and oil ready. We're going to heat up the pan, wait for that to get a little hot. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to add the anchovy. We're going to caramelize about 2 fillets, of course deboned. This is boiling over. And then we're going to add our garlic. So here we go. We're going to coat our pan. We're actually going to more than coat our pan, because remember, this is going to go over the pasta, and we need that to be really coated, but not too much. Okay, and take my anchovy. We really like anchovies here, so I'm going to use two nice fillets, two nice sized fillets. We're just going to wait for this to get really hot and start disintegrating before I add in the garlic. And break it up just to make it a little easier. And yes, that's Valentina's music in the background. I'm not sure if you can hear it. I may put it on too low, but I love listening to her when she's not here on her CD. Okay, see, this is going. We're going to lower this a little. The sauce is going to cook so quickly that the pasta won't even be ready by the time this is ready. Lower this. I'm going to put our garlic in there. Little red pepper. We like a little kick in this dish. Fresh ground pepper. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt to this as well. And I do like to use sea salt. And you do not want to overcook your garlic, because if you do, you actually will ruin the dish. So this is pretty much done. It's a little bit of color because it's going to cook even when we shut this off. It will cook. Okay, we're going to shut this off. That's how fast it was. And we're going to throw in some fresh parsley. I already started chopping it. We're going to throw this in. And then we're going to put a little more on at the ends because it looks pretty and it does give it a nice flavor. Wonderful. Now I'm just going to take it off the heat because I do not want to burn the garlic or overcook it. I'm going to wait for this to boil, and we have about 2 minutes or so left. And then we're ready to eat. Isn't that great? So easy. Anyone can make this. So we're ready to take this off. But what you do want to do is you want to take a little bit of the water from the pasta and you want to put it aside because you're going to want to add this to the dish as you're adding the garlic and oil. I'm also going to put a little bit in here, but just in case we want more, we have more. Okay, I'll put this back on here. This will cook like this. See? Now you could put this back on, heat just a little bit, and we're going to take our linguine off because our linguine is ready. Go. Shut this off. We're going to just pour this. I'm going to hold a little bit of linguine in this hand with the guacamole that I have here, with a large fork, and then I'm just going to scrape it around this pan because I want to make sure that I get every little bit of anchovy and garlic and oil in the pot. I didn't mention, this smells delicious. And think about just a few ingredients that you added to the dish, and it smells incredible. I'm going to stir this around a little bit. I don't need any of the water that I set aside, but if I did, I have it. Wonderful. All right. And here we go. Oh, it smells so good. I don't even eat pasta, and it smells amazing. Okay, and then we have some fresh parsley. I'm just going to put it on top. and a little fresh ground pepper. And look at that. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful dish. But I know the person who's going to be eating this dish would like a little cheese. So we'll add a little cheese. And again, if a person cannot do without the cheese, although this dish was not meant to be eaten with cheese, you can absolutely grate a little fresh locatelli cheese on top. And here we go. Beautiful. I wish you could smell it. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you decide to make this particular recipe with the anchovy. And let me know if you do, and let me know what you think. Thanks so much, and have a great day.